Hello and welcome to An Album a Day, day 230, going through my vinyl collection an album or so at a time. Today I'm bringing you a special album because we started season 13 of Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast today, and we are covering the 1987 album, The House of Blue Light. This is a 1987 copy. This was a promo copy only, probably one that would have been sent out to radio stations, although it does have a full label, so that's interesting. Also does have the hype sticker on there as well, which is really cool, attached to the actual cover though, and not like a sticker on the outside of the cellophane. Maybe whoever owned it, or for the radio stations, they were putting it actually on the album, but yeah, it is actually on there. This is, interestingly, not a Mercury Polydor Mercury. This is just Mercury. And what's interesting about that is I thought they were signed under Polydor Mercury still, but maybe for the radio promo copies, it was just Mercury that handled those. And you know, think about all the radio stations that they have to make an album for or singles for and send them out. So what you're paying for when you buy your album is not just them pressing your album and the shipping and all that, but they have to make up the cost of all the promo material that they send too. It's no different than a movie. You know, when they say a movie had an $80 million budget, it probably had a $160 million budget, because you have to double that to include all the advertising and all the promotion and stuff. So there is that. But it is an interesting cover. It's very intriguing. I don't think it really covers the album itself. I mean, this is far more mysterious looking than the music is. But we get symbols. We get all kinds of stuff you can peruse while you're listening to the music. On the back, we get pictures of the band. We get just a little bit about each one of them and some really weird shapes to figure out why the hell they're there and what they're all about. Overall, this is in fair condition, I would say. It's got a lot of shelf wear, as you can see. It's a little bit chewed up here on the back as well, so not the greatest condition on that. The insert here, they give you all the lyrics, and then on the back we got some more strange shapes that seem to include some sort of vibrator and other things that are unknown. A whisk, I mean, an action figure. There's like no rhyme or reason to what's on here. It doesn't relate to the songs. But this is just a little chewed up as well at the top. So not the greatest copy, but the album plays very well, which is the most important part to me. I'm just happy to have it in my collection. Now I'm not going to, as usual, because I've done a whole podcast series on these and all the episodes have been recorded. I'm not going to get into how I feel about each song, because I want you to, obviously listen to the episode and see how you feel about it. But I will go over the songs that we get. We get Bad Attitude. There was a video for that. We get The Unwritten Law, which is interesting because it's the first introduction of drum triggering into Deep Purple. Maybe the only. I'm not sure if he did it after that. We get Mad Dog. We get Black and White. I think these are not in order here. We get Call the Wild, which is an interesting episode you should listen to. We get Hard Lovin' Woman, as opposed to Hard Lovin' Man, which was on the Deep Purple in Rock album. We get The Spanish Archer. We get Strange Ways. We get Mitzi Dupree, which is a very interesting song and story. I have a good interview clip on that episode to check out as well. So we do get the Not For Sale tag also. Apparently this is the property of the KGB. So I'm hoping that's a radio station, 101 KGB FM, and not the KGB. But this is a US issue album, so I feel like probably not doing some sort of covert operations with US vinyl from British bands. You never know, though. It is the KGB. But check it out. Yeah, the first episode is live right now, Bad Attitude, and it was a fun series. This is a slightly different album for the band in terms of technology, in terms of production, and also I think to where hard rock bands found themselves in the late 80s, trying to, I guess, kind of define a sound or maybe pick out some kind of path for themselves, because it was a really weird time in music. So anyway, check it out. Season 13, The House of Blue Light, Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Cheers.